How's it going, YouTube? It's John the Don here. Today I will be reviewing one of my favorite Versace fragrances. It's to be exact, you can tell by the title, but it's Versace Man. I'm gonna need more of this. As you can see, I'm already like 1/3 of the way of the bottle. But out of Versace, I would like to say 4 of them. I own this one, Versace Blue Jeans. And man, to be honest, from the top of my head, I cannot remember the other ones. But let's get to it. This fragrance right here, it has a little bit of sycamore wood. It has a bit of like a fruity leaf kind of smell to it. It has a bit of amber. It has a couple other little things. This fragrance, when you first open it up, and by opening it up I mean when you first lay down that first spray, has like a very leafy, like you can say you just finished cutting the grass outside kind of leafy smell, but it has like a fruity blend to it. It settles in real good on the skin because I mean, I feel like I have well, not me, the fragrance, that it has like a little bit of like an oily base to it. I would like to compare that oily base to like 1 Million, for example, by Paco Rabanne. It's like oily, but it's not oily where it's gonna like stain your clothes or where like your skin is gonna be all shiny and whatnot, but oily in the sense that this is a fraiche, right? It's not a parfum or anything like that, but you know, it has that oily base which allows the fragrance to last longer on your skin. As for the clothes, I don't know, but regardless, this fragrance does last a while. But like that oily base that I'm telling you about, it helps the cologne itself have a better projection, in my opinion. Like, for example, I work in the construction. That's what I do for a living. And when I do decide to wear this fragrance, it lasts me outside on the field. It lasts me, I want to say 5-6 hours with great projection. If I do wear like for dating or, you know, casual outings with my friends and whatnot, like I would say it lasts me 8 to 10 hours, or for the most part as long as I'm out. It's better if you're like in a nice cold breezy environment, but it still it still projects well, and it still acts very and settles very well in the heat. What can I say about this fragrance? This is a steal price. I believe I got this for, I would like to say, $30 online. It came with a cap, just didn't come with the original box, but I mean, you don't need the original box to begin with. I like the caps. I like to have the caps on my fragrances, but it's not like a mandatory thing for me. But if I could have the cap for like $2 more, like why not? You know, I conceal it, keep it fresh or whatnot. This is a very like fresh fragrance. Your first opening sprays, it has that leafy smell. It has that fruity smell, like you stuck your nose in a cereal box or something like that. And once it settles in, you can smell that, like that woody. I would like to relate it to like somewhat a Burberry touch in the sense of like that woodiness. However, they're two complete different fragrances and they do not smell alike. If you're going for a blind buy on this, you can put a stamp on it and say definitely get it. It's awesome. Nobody introduced me to this fragrance. I just got it as a blind buy on my own. And man, I am not disappointed whatsoever on it. Like, I don't know if I said before, this is one of my favorite Versace's in the house of Versace. A lot of people like Euros and, you know, Versace VS and whatnot. However, like Euros, there's a lot of things that smell like it. As for this, not a lot of things, at least that I've bought in so far, smell like this. And I can probably say I own about 50 to 60 colognes. I still need a lot more to go. You know, I'm just starting. I've been in this for, I would like to say, like a year and a half, 2 years, where, you know, I start investigating fragrances and whatnot, and I do blind buys. I buy things that I feel like I'm gonna like, and if I don't like, I just wear it to work and never buy it again. If I do like it, then I just double up on it and I just keep it in my fragrances for life. If you're looking for a fragrance for life, definitely this is one of them. Projection on my skin, wonderful. If you want a fragrance where you're noticed, however, you don't want to smell like everyone, I'm not throwing dirt to Sauvage, and I'm not throwing dirt to 1 Million by Paco Rabanne, you know, but if you want to smell a little bit distinct, a little bit different than all your peers, because if you go into Macy's, those are the main fragrances that they like want to offer you. So, you know, Christmas season, birthday seasons, whatever the case is, there's a chance that somebody you know has those hype or mainstream fragrances. So if you want to smell different but smell very good, I recommend, you know, Versace. Man, has a nice detailed bottle with little rivets on the side. I believe this is a 3.4, and I think the biggest they go is a 6.7 if I'm not mistaken. But I will be doing a lot of reviews. If you guys have a particular fragrance where you would like for me to try, or if I have tried it, see the way that I describe it or the way that I feel towards it, then just throw it down in the comments below and I'll get back to you guys. I'm looking forward for you guys to sticking around my channel, and you know, I decided to use this Versace fragrance as my first opening on my channel. But then again, thank you guys and hope to see you around.